There is quite a lot going on. At the moment, actually no, let's do the whole proper intro. Hello there, this is Malak, and welcome to the 21st of this new run of RimWorld on my Sunday Night Live stream. I'm keeping the game paused for now. Normally I start the game and it's kind of running, but we want to kind of deal with this insect hive that's appeared sooner rather than later. Thank you very much. It is good to see new names. I was about to say new faces. Like, that's the standard way you describe meeting someone new, but it seems a bit weird over the internet because no one can see each other's faces. So, yeah. Hey, Chosen. So yeah, we're gonna definitely kill some of these bugs. We're a little bit injured and downtrodden from previous fights. We've had a few events. We've had people trying to raid us. We've had weird, crazy, what were they? Guinea pig. How many was it? 40 guinea pigs or something? I don't know. There was a lot of guinea pigs going on. And now we've just got these buggers to deal with. They're actually positioned really well. We just need to put a perimeter, a line here, and then just start gunning them down. So that's good. And I'm glad you enjoy the energy. I'm having to muscle the energy in a little bit at the moment. Real life. Yeah, we're definitely going to use the choke point. There's going to be a nice choke point there. Build a few walls either side. Just some crappy wooden ones. Anything that's just dead quick to make. But yeah. And then just have pew-pews. But yes, it's a long corridor full of traps is basically what we're going to do. And then they'll all sort of flow out and we'll shoot them all and it'll be good. It'll be nice. I hope. The last time we fought bugs in the caves, we didn't have much of a choke point, but it still worked out okay. But yeah, we could put 3 melee people at the front and then have a line of pew-pews. The pew-pews would work. I think Delta... Ooh, that's a good question. I think Delta's still... Oh no, Delta is out of regen. Huzzah! With the bionic arm, we need to give them... They're stabby-stabby, aren't they? Yeah, they're stabby-stabby. Good, we've got another stabby-stabby person. Where are the good stabby-stabbies? I thought we had a bunch of good stabby-stabbies, but they seem to be, there's an excellent, here we go. Equip excellent steel sword. After you've made that advanced equipment, advanced component, I mean. We've got Jackson who's flawed. Little Horn is also our melee person injured. We're a bit down on previous fighting because we had those chanty people that were up here, and we don't like chanty people. Our plasma sword is out in the open. That's not good. That's not good at all. We've got probably a mono sword and we've probably got all of our stuff up here in the open. To be fair, after that fight, lol. Still a wiggly gladius. And there's the mono sword. Let's yeah, Jackson does need a leg. I think we have one being built. But yeah, you know how it is. So we need to find someone who's not necessarily doing anything particularly important. Chosen, you're eating. And Kubler. Gillen, what are you doing? Hauling inventory. I mean, if you want to just go and... Oh, now you're hauling corn. If you're doing corn, then we definitely just need you to... We've got restrictions on. Here we go. Okay, Gillen. Go haul that plasma sword. We need to get the good stuff. I haven't really imposed any particular restrictions on myself. I let everybody in the chat decide on what research we're doing. That's sometimes a restriction. Whether or not we're recruiting people, like decisions and stuff like that gets voted on. So I suppose that could be seen as a restriction. Weirdly, we have pet boom rats. Though the horde of boom rats is not what it once was. Geez, yeah, the boom rat population is ridiculously low. I think we at one point had 150 or something. Like, I'm approximating here. But we had a lot of boom rats. Well, I assume... oh, God. Cube obsessed. Gillen! Stop being obsessed with cubes. You need to bring the swords back to base. Damn it, man. Fine, go build your cube. Ugh. We have a lot of people who are obsessed with this cube. We can't get rid of the cube. People are obsessed with the cube. Hopefully we can study the cube and eventually find a way of destroying the cube. But don't tell Chosen One and don't tell Gillen. Oh, Necromancer is doing evil things with a weird horror. That seems like a normal sort of thing for someone to do. Gillen, we need those swords. I swear to God. I assume the flame sword would be so hot that the mere rainwater would just fizzle out. Like, my gut feeling is that it wouldn't really do anything. But leaving anything out in the rain is not a good idea. Unless it's plants. Leaving them out in the rain. That's a good idea. But a lot of things, not good idea. And dude. Dude. God, there's so many people. You didn't hear anything, Chosen. You didn't hear anything. Well, boomalopes would have been a bit more useful as a whole because at least they produce fuel. Whereas boom rats, they don't really do anything. Hey, Necro. We were just talking about you. You were doing unspeakable things with the weird thing. Oh, God. Wouter, you need death rest. You really, really need death rest. I kind of feel like, maybe, what are your penalties at the moment to your death rest exhaustion? Oh, wow. Your consciousness is, like, really, really bad. Can we just, like, death rest you? Like, forcibly death rest you? Can we just... Or can we get him in? Let's just... We're just gonna have to death rest you now. Go on, crawl your way to your coffin, vampire dude. I don't know, Necro. Studying it or something. Poking it. Okay, Gillen's bringing back a bunch of stuff. We're gonna get our melee people, which basically is Delta and Necro at this point. I mean, we could temporarily sail one of the weapons. I mean, they've got a club. They probably could do with a good sword. Okay, right. I need to equip Mono Sword, Necromancer. Delta equip the Plasma Sword. We have a bionic leg, which would quickly give Jackson. It might help. I mean, geez. The left leg was destroyed with a bruise. I will do, Chosen, I will do. I just need to try and get everyone ready to fight these buggers. Oh, Squeeze had a heart attack? What? Oh no! Oh shit! Squee! One of the original boom rats! Just had a heart attack! Hey, little horn. I hope Squee's going to rest. Yeah, they're basically going to go and rest. They need to be treated. I don't know, I don't know what the... Oh. Little Horn has done the usual of triggering Freya, my cat. Squee has now suddenly collapsed. Oh, shit. We need to save Squee. We absolutely need to save Squee. Who's nearby who can save Squee? Who's the best at actually animal handling? Paddy, you're all the way over there. Go rescue Squee. This is important, Paddy. Go run. Taking Squee to bed. That sounds a bit dodgy. But we all know what it really means. Don't we? Okay. The Devil Strand is building up again. Let's flag a few more Devil Strand pants and socks. And scarves and stuff. Let's just make pants until we... Oh, we've actually got quite a lot of pants in stock. People are just not wearing them. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Button-down shirts. Let's always have a few button-down shirts. Like you see, it was already there, Chosen. Already there. Okay. So the swords have been equipped. We're going to get this Sail dude to equip the excellent steel sword, which is a bit better than their club. There we go. Fantastic. So now we have our 3 melee combatants. Delta's a bit kind of miserable. Why are you miserable, Delta? I mean, why are most people in this colony miserable? Probably lack of food and happiness and people dying and not having an appropriate statue. 780? Okay, well after this thing happens, we'll get wild magic to do the thing. I play all sorts of games, to be honest, Sith Hedgehog. I'm just going to call you Hedgehog. Or Hoggy Boy. I don't know. Or Paige, you can do a preachy thing to Necromancer. Is it Necromancer? It is Necromancer. Yeah, we need to try and convert the Necromancer. It's taken a while to weaken their belief, but we need them on site. Oh, is Delta where I thought we had? I thought we'd gotten rid of all the dread leather. Okay. So the reduction from 60 to 48. I mean, it's not ideal, but ugh, we're slowly getting there. The ritual, though, the ritual can bounce it up. That's the problem. And the chance of it failing, I think, is proportional to their belief. So you kind of, if they've got high belief and you try the ritual, it really just makes it worse. Yeah, Necro, you are stubborn. You are, in fact, stubborn. But yeah, Delta, why are you wearing dread leather shit? I thought we'd gotten all the dread leather into the pod and we just fired it at somebody. Get rid of those dread leather gloves. Dread. Nope, they're people. Dread. Dread leather. Oh, Paddy is now looking after Squee. Hold those dread leather gloves. So come on, Paddy. You gotta treat Squee this. Oh shit! Was not quick enough. Was not quick enough. So the very first, one of the first two... Dread leather just pisses people off if they're wearing it, Little Horn. It makes them unhappy, because it's gross and weird. I can't believe it. So, Squee and Squee 2, they were the first two boom rats. The only two boom rats of the colony. And unfortunately... Squee died from a heart attack. And I think Squee needs a grave. I think we need to... Can we bury Squee in like a grave? Like a... Kind of like normal graves? I'm just going to very quickly grab a... My brain is failing miserably. Miscellaneous. So if we made a grave... Would the grave... We can't put the grave under there. Explosion in the hospital? No, it wasn't in the hospital. But the graves, I need to know whether or not graves can have animals in them. Like, I feel like we need to honor poor Squee. I'm gonna forbid Squee's corpse initially. Sad times. Is this... I'm just making sure we don't have any more dread leather. Because we got rid of, like, all the dread leather crap. And then banned everyone from making things out of dread leather. But one of them obviously snuck in. I think that's fine. So we're going to have to deal with Squee. Wild Magic's probably not going to be happy. Although, somehow you managed to stay asleep during that explosion. But, it is what it is, I guess. Well done. Well done. So, we need to focus on killing these fuckers. Maybe a sarcophagus, yeah, but we need to deal with that later. What we need to do is basically get everyone ready. Summon the flesh beasts. That would actually be quite funny, but I feel like the flesh beasts would not do anything against creatures that are heavily melee anyway. So that just will not do anything. Little Horn, you are not really in the best state, so, and you're melee anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our melee people, basically line them up there. We're then going to get all of our ranged people and kind of line them up here a bit closer because we don't want to shoot the people that are in melee. Wouter is... unfortunately death resting because they were basically going to be fucking useless anyway. Off by one can't do anything. Jackson's debilitated. So this is basically our combat force. We've got obviously two bears. Okay. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is our line of people. Hi, Little Hon. You didn't leave a message. It's like Freya's just saying nothing. Womp womp. Okay. Oh, bugger. Okay, we should have probably left them out. Screen rave. Maybe not do that. Oh, shit. How do I get them to back up? I have no idea how to make them to back up. Can we just get them to force kill something else? Like, force kill the ritual circle? I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I mean, I'm still fucking miserable and depressed, but I'm putting on a good energy, apparently. Hedgehog thinks that I've put a good energy on, which I quite like that. Yeah, but I don't want Screenrave and Bear to actually then get killed, and also they're now in the bottleneck. I need to tell them to force kill Jackson or something. No. Okay, let's just pull them back. I need to pull them back. Force kill. Okay, kill. Force kill. There we go. Oh no, Bear! No! Damn! Shit! Force kill Squemly. Well, I'm not actually going to get them to kill Squemly. We just need them to get out the fucking way. To be fair, Hedgehog, it's like... So to catch up, I'm one of those people that suffers a lot from mood and blah, 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 blah. Long story skipped. Well, I might as well just be quite open about it, about how I feel. And, you know, you guys are my loyal viewers and members and subscribers. And, you know, I might as well talk about it because I think we all need to talk about mental health stuff every now and again. But being here doing a stream actually does kind of... cheer me up is not necessarily the right word because you can't just cheer up for something like this. What is going on with... I don't know what's going on. But either way, Bear needs to cancel the kill. Cancel the kill. Can we just get them to sort of group? Oof. Okay. Mega Spider, force, kill, hang on, kill, Screenrave, kill. Okay. Green. There we go. Okay. Gillen, are you medically? No, you're not medically. Pagey is more medically. Pagey, I want you to rescue Sail. Okay. So, Paddy, Chosen. Okay, Gillen and Wild Magic. Actually, then again, I'm just going to turn around and have Gillen and Necro head into the thing. Cancel the grouping. I mean, I do both, Hedgehog. I do both. So, like, I'll do videos. Okay, I think we've killed everything. Let me know if you notice anything bad. Go here and then, well, kill things. Oh boy, why are you shooting down toward an ally? That's really unclever. Okay. So Saleh or Sale or whatever is being treated. This is good. Delta Halo is just reading a book, hopefully not bleeding out. No, just a bit of a bruise on the leg, a leg bruise. This is acceptable. Necromancer, well done. Okay, so we've wiped out that hive. That is good. There we go. Oof. I don't think they're that badly injured. They've lost a toe and they've been beaten up a bit. Only moderate blood loss. But apparently consumed gourmet food is apparently a good thing? Would that enhance the consciousness? What does the gourmet food do? I have no idea. But apparently gourmet food is a health condition. Oh boy. Okay. So we're going to let the colony do its thing. And we're going to create a tomb for poor old Squee. Poor Squee, though. It's so sad. Our two attack polar bears. Oh, there's bars. I'm getting bars. There are bars. Maybe you can hear me now. Maybe that little glitch has stopped. Yeah, the stream went down. Someone let me know if they can hear that I've said that the stream went down. You know what I'm talking about. But it looks like everything's good again. It looks like everything's good again. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. YouTube glitch, maybe a computer glitch on my end. I don't know what's going on. But the internet on YouTube seemed to go down. It is what it is. So yeah, it is nice to know that you know, you've cheered people up, you've you know, made an impact, and even if it's just made someone chuckle or just like made their evening pleasant or something, yeah, I think it's all good. Oh god, people are just already chowing down on the royal jelly. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of gross insect meat, but that's all gonna get turned into biofuel, so I'm fine with this. The system works, you know. The system works. So yeah, as you can see, Hedgehog, we've got a little hospital here. I'm going to expand it at some point. I figure that these two on their own are two holding pens is probably good enough. So I was going to expand the hospital that way, build a wall there, halve this space, have more hospital, have an animal part of the hospital. Ooh, secret installation hacking. So we have a divine leader of Unor has discovered a complex. Ooh, contains information. Okay. Well, we know that there are all sorts of things that have info about our majestic Lockfinger. And it's one of those things where you take a shuttle. I see. Pete can't spare people to look into it, but hopes that you can help by supply exactly 6 colonists. The complex contains unknown threats and is being sought by Pete's enemies. Those fuckers. They'll send a shuttle, pick up the colonists, bring them to the complex, and take them home afterwards. They will be fed and tended en route. And then, so basically they take us somewhere and we have to hack terminals within 4.8 days once you've landed. Ooh, that sounds like a bit of a quest, doesn't it? 6 people. I mean, we've just come out of another fight that was on top of another fight that was on top of a previous fight. So we're a little bit strung out at this point, but I mean, I'm not against the idea of doing another mission. Why is everyone obsessed with feeding insect jelly to people? Could you just not? Could you just not feed insect jelly to people? I mean, insect jelly's nice, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, you can do it. Whatever, we've got a lot of it at this point, to be fair. Definitely chosen, definitely. Probably while they're in hospital. So yeah, it gives you a boost. Yeah, insect jelly, we can sell it for a profit. Not beer as well, but poor old Screen Rays getting the shit kicked out of them. The fact that they have a bonus of 20% because they've been killing people left, right, and center, or killing enemies. We probably need to focus on beer on killing things. Try and get them to be at the front. But yes, Jackson does need a new left leg. Install bionic left leg. It's not an Uber leg. We don't have the technology for that. But I feel like a bionic leg is still pretty good. Left leg, job done. These are the ones that are better than normal legs. And at least then Jackson will be cybernetic, and that will cheer them up. Okay, let's speed time up a little bit. Okay, Paddy, when you wake up, I want you to prioritize the operation. Machining table, yes, yeah. Let's have a little look at that. So the machining table, let's have a little look. What we're looking for, computer components. Yeah, because that's one of the advanced things, isn't it? Search for computer components. Here we go. Oh, so basically, so you look through all of the components you get, and then you manage to find some computer components out of them. So basically, it uses up 30 components, you get 25 back, and some computer components. I mean, we might as well set this off. Oh, there's no target count available. Now that's going to consume, if we need 10, then that's going to consume 50 components. We don't have 50 components. Let's run it once, see what it kind of does, if you know what I mean. Let's get rid of that, the flak related things, because we can always put those back in. Put shred mechanoid at the bottom, that at the top. There we go. Let's disable the flak vest for now, because we've kind of moved on from flak vest. In fact, yeah, we've just moved on. But yeah, the actual components side of things, like if we wanted to make... No, it wasn't there. Or was it there? No, it's not there. It is a more advanced thing than that. What was it? Yeah, because the primitive magnetic coils are a thing. We could start looking at this prestige stuff as well. I mean, it's not actually that difficult to make. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's just a time thing. It takes time to make the components, but that's all it is. I'm gonna let Delta Halo get all this clothing done. We need more storage space for clothing, I think. Delta Halo is just on a mission to make clothing at this point. Clothing? Don't know why that. Oh, I can hear juicy noises. Looks like Paddy's installing this leg. So at the moment, Jackson is, oh my god, dread leather. Why the fuck does it keep on reappearing? That just keeps on reappearing. So anyway, no artificial enhancement, -3. Should then disappear and turn into something else. Well, they were happy that their rival died. Okay. Paddy got better at medical things. And now that -3 has turned into a +1. Fantastic. Well done, Paddy. Now you're going to repair a heater. Kind of feel like installing a bionic leg on a badly wounded person, then going to just repair a space heater. You know, it's like, it's a bit of a difference in medical and technical skills there. What's Sally doing? Cheering up little Horn. Aw, dude. That's nice of you. That's actually really, really cool. What are the need things? Its recreation is increasing. Well, I suppose that's like, part of that is social, isn't it? So, cool. No, I approve of this this activity. We still need to decide who gets the second tree. So who doesn't already have... Oh no, we had a miscarried... Oh no. Well, fully fitted with Devil Strand's a bit of a like what even is fully fitted, I don't know. Basically pants and button-down shirts, something on top, and apparently a head item in the case of Chosen. I mean, what the fuck, Chosen? You've got some shit going down. Paddy, I'm also going to get rid of the dread leather as well. So duster, pants, scarf, shirt. Well, the Eltec's shirt is awesome. That's Wild Magic's special thing for psychic abilities. Again, this is all good. We've got, again, all 4 items there. Jackson. Jackson has dread leather on. Which, again, we need to remember to remove that when Jackson wakes up. We've no scarf on Delta Halo. Force wear Devil Strand scarf after you've made whatever it is you're currently making. Masterwork? Delta's created a Masterwork Devil Strand shirt. Where are you going with it? Well, you're just going to store it in here. I think Delta Halo should wear the Masterwork shirt that they made. After the scarf. And then obviously that will replace the excellent one they're currently wearing. They are also a melee combatant. So it makes sense that they have the best that we can give them. I also need to give them some sort of helmet or something. I think we do need another cool helmet. Are there some really cool high-tech helmets that aren't going to be too costly? I mean, you got recon helmets, which, again, weirdly enough, not that costly. I think we need more head armor. We've got too many people wearing hats. They're about to come. What do you mean they're about to come? I'm assuming that we're about to... Oh, marine helmets. Yeah. Let's have a little look. Marine helmets. What do they take? Advanced components and plasteel. Also, they're not actually that much more than the recon stuff. They're literally just, yeah, instead of 30 plasteel, they're 40 plasteel. So yes, no, I accept that. Yeah. You are as often, but not always, as making a good point. So 2 hours before we can study the cube again. We've got a load of cloth. I'm going to put some delicious flooring down. I don't know why it's delicious. It just is. Wild Magic, what are you doing? Digging at deep drill. Well, I want you to stop, and I want you to carry on your big project. The grand sculpture of awesome. Pagey's butchering insectoid vermin. Marine armor. Okay, so for those of you who are uninitiated on how things work in the channel, we vote for the next bit of research. So, first things first, anyone in the live chat can recommend what you think I should research next. I'm going to have a little scroll through. We've got the Starflight stuff. What else have we got? Cryo-sleepy things. Turret packs and gene processors. Because I kind of want to get into the gene things a little bit. What else have we got? There are 2 different electric stone cutting mods at the moment, so I don't think we need that one now. Clothing stuff. Vanilla expanded. Yes, I noticed the not the prestige thing, but there was something that needed 2 tech blueprints, wasn't there, Chosen? Yeah, I remember seeing that. We'll keep an eye out for those tech blueprints. I'm sure that it's fucking awesome armor. The Vanilla Expanded has a load of things in here. More powerful generators, tidal power, which is whatever. Trooper armor, not sure how good the trooper armor is. Siege breaker armor, that looks pretty powerful. I mean, woo boy, siege breaker armor looks like it might be like I mean, it's requiring a lot of stuff, and uranium. Is it more like a nuclear-powered power armor? Got railguns, EMP cannons, all sorts of stuff. Something anomalous. I think we already have anomalous stuff going. What else? Come on, guys. We need recommendations, please. We have railguns as a suggestion. Votes. Railguns. Scanning for a while, my suggestion. So basically nothing. Okay, I'll put nothing at the end. As in, so basically if you vote for nothing, that means we're going to just keep scanning for underground resources. So the intellect people are going to be fine. Long range, okay, long range. Scan. We need one more suggestion, please. What did I want? I want deep frying. I want to complete the food thing. Deep frying. Okay. So I'm experimenting with new style of voting. I was never quite happy with the old one. I'm not also 100% happy with this one either. I think I need to change the brick shapes and sizes a bit. Thankfully it's quite easy to change the styles because it's just kind of one image and so it should just still work. But we'll see how it goes. And for those of you who are uninitiated, exactly, it's kind of like a more of a fantasy wizardy thing, I guess. Well, not wizardy thing, but you know, wizards are kind of medievally, and that's a medievally kind of thing. It's got a scroll on there. Maybe crystal ball. I could have like a little crystal ball with the number in it. Fuck. God, I missed a trick there, didn't I? I've even got a crystal ball graphic thing that I've used for other things. I could totally do that. Yeah. I wonder if I could apply a style like an animation that's sparkly. That might be slightly annoying. To make them a bit more transparent. Yeah, because the other ones, because they were dark, they didn't interfere too much. Whereas this voting kind of interferes a little bit. You can kind of see underneath them, like the cursor is underneath them. But they are a little bit more obnoxious, aren't they? I can play with that. I can play with that. Any more votes, people? Not many votes have been coming forward. We will give it some more time while I have a little look around the base and plan something. Yeah, don't hold the door open. I could have sworn I toggled that off. Maybe I accidentally toggled it on. I don't know. That simple meal's just going to rot away. I'm going to leave it. My god, you're just distributing these votes nicely. Oh, long-range scanning is going up. I've also widened them a little bit, so there's a bit more space for the words. But I think, actually, suddenly now, I want a crystal ball instead of the bricks. Hey, Pagey. You get to see my new style of voting icons, though they need to be a bit more transparent. The lowering the opacity, increasing the transparency, or the translucency. Whatever. The point is, the alpha needs to go down. But yeah, I think I might replace the bricks with crystal balls. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. It's such an obvious option. A crystal ball with a scroll below it. Like, how did I not think of that before? Oh well, it's one of those things. One of those great mysteries of life. But I think the long-range scanner is the one that has won this particular round of voting. So, scrolly. Long-range mineral scanner. Go! But yeah, they're not bad. Your child. Well, off by one is just getting on with life, I suppose. They're pretty happy. Healthy. Keeping busy. They're learning nicely. Yeah. Nothing to report, really. Like how there's horrible, gross slime. Cooking 4 meals. Well, Kubla, that is all very well. Can you clean this room, please? It's covered in slime. Sorry, Paige. I know you've got other things to do, but wild magic is artisticing. Oof! It's slowly getting done, this. We can make marine helmets for a lot of people, but yes, you are absolutely right. We need to start making those marine helmets, which may or may not be in here. I think marine helmets may be in here then. We shall see. Yeah, there we go, marine helmet. So, advanced components, which we have enough of. I'm going to make 3 marine helmets. Well, 2 for now, actually. I'm going to make 2 marine helmets. But they're lower priority than the other bits. So it will take them a moment to get built. And then that will be for the 2 main melee people we've got. Jackson will obviously eventually recover. Bit woozy from the anesthetic, but everything's good. And yes, our melee people will get them first, is the bottom line. What is Necromancer even wearing? Tribal headdress made of synth thread. And synth thread's not great, dude, but, you know. We're gonna find now that this, that these helmets cover the neck, and the scarves will get unequipped. Let's have a little look. They cover the jaw, which I think is where the scarves go. I'll spend all that time making scarves. They don't take much to make, but I just find it funny. Yeah. So all these lovely scarves are gonna go as people get the tactical helmet of awesomeness. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's funny. We can sell them. I mean, the Devil Strand. They're gonna do quite well as far as sales go. And it's not like everyone's gonna get a helmet immediately. Ah, boy. we have not got much in the way of steel. So it's going to take us a while to gather everything that we need. Oh. Off Paddy goes. Mechanoid slag. There's Pagey tending to Malek's wood. So guys, who do you think should have the other tree? Now, Off by One can't have it because they're too young. Now, I'm not waiting for them to grow up. They missed their chance. Now, obviously, some people have got... yeah, we do. Actually, you might have perfectly... No, it's 1 point... Yeah, I think they've already been studied. Yeah, I think it automatically does happen, Chosen, to be fair. But yes, anyway, back to what I was saying. Some people have already got cool things. Some things that are incompatible with a tree. So, for example, Pagey already has a tree. We've got a bulk traders coming in. Hey! You missed the voting. We were voting for technology and you missed the voting. Oh well. It'll happen again, I'm sure. Chosen, I mean... You do a lot of research. You've got a special title, so maybe you'd want a weird tree. I don't know. Paddy is like in charge, so again, maybe. Pagey's already got a tree. Wild Magic is the person with the psychic abilities. Again, they've already got something. Little Horn. What has Little Horn got? I don't think Little Horn's necessarily got anything. That's, you know, like a title or a special ability. So Little Horn, maybe you get a tree. Jackson, again, maybe they get a tree. But again, Off by One can't have the other tree because they're not old enough. And I'm not waiting around. And I don't think Paige should get both trees. I mean, maybe she should. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be nice to share the love. I'm pretty sure as well, you can't just... I mean, apparently Pagey can, but... I don't know, I just feel like I want to share the love. I do believe so, Pagey. Yes, we changed your relationship to maximum pregnancy chance. So you're having a kid. Delta, what? I mean, you insane crafting ability. Again, you don't necessarily. So I want suggestions. Whilst as a necromancer, Off by One can't have it. Gillen, again, I don't think Gillen's got anything special going on. I say I want to distribute the love. Necromancer's got some weird shit going down. We don't know what the hell they're doing. They're basically literally a necromancer. So that's a whole thing. That is a whole thing that perhaps we shouldn't think too much about. But I'd like to give it to somebody who's not necessarily got much yet. So anyone got any suggestions of colonists that don't already have something special, who it might be nice to give them the tree, because I would like that. I'd like to give it to somebody who hasn't got much. Nope, chosen. You're making a cube. We'll see how good the cube is and see whether it needs to go into your room. Okay, it's a good cube. We're putting it in your room. I'm just gonna put it there by the door. And you're gonna do it. It's your cube. So let me have a think. Since there are no suggestions appearing, I will do the votey thing myself. I am gonna put Pagey in the list of voting. But, as I say, Pagey's already got the tree, so having two trees might be interesting, but also maybe not, I don't know. Gillen, I think, should be in there as well. And, like I say, Delta, you don't have anything specifically special. Yes, you're a genie, but that doesn't necessarily give you anything... Yeah. Okay. Delta. Let's put you in there. So this basically, this vote that we're about to vote for is who gets the second tree. And I'd like you guys to vote to see who you think should get the second tree. Like I said, it can't be off by one, which was the original plan, because off by one's too young. You have to be an adult. And they're going to take forever to become an adult. And by then, we're probably going to end up with another tree at that point. They just randomly appear. Exactly, Chosen. Yeah, you're definitely more of a cube person. Delta's straight in there voting for themselves. No, that's fine. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. And then we can do a whole big ceremony. Yeah, Delta. I've actually missed a trick. The bricks I was never happy with, I'm going to make them crystal balls. It makes perfect sense to make the numbers appear inside a crystal ball. And then I might be able to do something, make them a bit more transparent as well, which then doesn't block the game as much. It's as I say, I was never happy with the old ones. I've got the scrolly thing I like. I think the crystal ball idea would be nice, because wizards, crystal balls, we do love, you know, our orbs, don't we? So yeah, I think that's basically the way it will work. Yeah. So, voting time. Who gets the second tree? Anyone can vote. Obviously, you know, members get slightly more vote, but, you know, it is what it is. You can vote for yourself, Paigey, if you want. It's entirely up to you. Oh, wow, people are Delta Haloing. Woof. Spider level of beholder pattern. What the fuck? I feel like my brain has now, like, am I having like a stroke? I think that's just like random words. Sorry, man. I'm sure you mean something. I'm just my brain is not figuring it out. I'm actually gonna, while I think about it, I'm gonna check to see if there's a cat that can be visible on camera. I think Delta's getting it at this point. I think Delta's getting it. It just seems to make sense, doesn't it? Everyone's going. Oh, there's that. Yes, that cat. Yes, that cat. But yes, we can definitely bring the kitty cams. Okay, so Delta's getting it. Delta's getting it. Oh, I see. Yes. Shit. No, I completely know what you mean. Yes. I mean, they might be. I'll be honest, I just snagged them off the internet and looked for a watermark. And because it's such a tiny part of my stream, it's basically fair use at this point. I like that. But yes, they look a bit like those bricks. Yeah, that's fair, Paigey. I quite like that. I quite like your thinking. So, we are going to have Delta. Although, maybe in the morning when everyone's woken up. So the visitors... Oh, we've got visitors, but we also... Chosen, I'm actually going to get you to trade. I know you were in the middle of sleep, and you're like, ugh. Not fair. How much work is left? Oh, this statue is actually really getting there. It is really getting there. It's actually had a good lot of work done on it. Okay, Chosen is going to trade. They've got some... Oh, I've got 2 pigs. I mean, 2 pigs is better than no pigs, I guess. But we're going to have a little look if they've got anything that's worth buying. I don't think I'm going to buy any pigs. We don't need pigs. And we don't need all this crap. We don't need the boom rat meat. Oh, God, we've butchered the boom rat. Wait. Oh, no. That might... No, because we forbid the corpse. So it's probably not, Squee. Cloth, camel hide. Panther fur, dog leather. Let's get rid of the dog leather. The light leather's not very good. Synth thread, actually, weirdly, is also not that good. So we're actually going to get rid of that. So we're making a bit of money as it is. Guinea pig fur, we don't want that. Herbal medicine. We can get rid of a bunch of herbal medicine, to be fair. We've got, like, fucking loads of it. Let's get down to 75, which I think then will be 3 stacks. Insect meat and insect jelly. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah. Luciferium. Getting rid of all of it. We don't want it. That's like suicide drug, more or less. Oh no, I said the S word on a live stream. Oh no, I've been demonetized. But no, it is. It's like you take the Luciferium, your character will die if they don't constantly take it. And it's just not a good... It's not a good thing, you know. 2 reinforced barrels I'm getting rid of. We've got 3 mortars and 4 barrels for more mortars. Selling 2 of the reinforced barrels, unless people know that these are useful for other things. I kind of feel like we could do that. We've got lots of books. They've got wood. Bioferrite ritual mask. We're gonna just get rid of that. Devil Strand scarf. We probably should get rid of some of the scarves since, I mean, they're normal quality, and they're like 100 each scarf. That's pretty damn good. Let's get rid of a couple of the scarves. Cloth pants, cloth cape. You know, that cape is surprisingly valuable. More so than a Devil Strand scarf. Cloth pants. Light leather pants. We're going to double check the pant creations. Devil Strand kid tribal wear. Interesting. Obviously, we're going to keep those for now. Parkas are useful. The bandolier, unfortunately, we are going to get rid of because we're not going to be able to use it. Ah. The kitty doing a lick. Look at her. She's doing a lick. Lick, lick. Oh no, she's stopped. She knows we're watching. Quick, pretend we weren't watching. Let's leave those gloves. Leave the boots. Okay, so now... I don't think they've got anything we want for all of that. I might get some cloth. I don't think they've got anything that we actually need. I've just been selling things like crazy, haven't I? Bug stuff. Yeah, but they don't have enough silver for us, so getting rid of the bug stuff at this point, I'm gonna have to put some things back at this point. Like the Devil Strand scarves. Just, there's too much. More apples. We do grow our own apples. In fact, I think those apples are our apples. They're actually ours. They don't have any. Let's get the reinforced barrels and keep them. And the herbal medicine, we have no point getting rid of that at this point. I'm going to get a load of cloth. Not all of that cloth. Just because we want to make those carpets. I know we can grow our own cloth. But you know how it is. We just need to go crazy with cloth. Crazy with cloth. Oh, the brain dead muffalo. Yeah, I know. Which one was that? The one with serious brain trauma. Again, it's going to be difficult to get rid of them because of the sheer amount of money they just don't have. I think it might have been Fluff. Poor Fluff. She can still get pregnant and produce offspring. Does she need to be smart? Probably not. But not useful when taking them on adventures. Yeah, we're struggling to get rid of stuff because these guys don't have anything useful. So I'm going to click that. That is basically everything that we can. That's a lot of cloth. And some of the cloth is weirdly coloured. But yeah, they just don't have enough money. So we found some more uranium. There somewhere. There it is, uranium. Oh no, Pagey, what happened to the polar bear? Did they get, like, badly injured, like permanently injured or something? Oh, look! Look! The dryads are hauling things! Clever little plant things! Look at them! They're kind of... Are they cute? Are they just weird? I think they're just weird. Yeah, I think they're just weird. And now they're just kind of wandering very, very slowly. So anyway, we've got some hotel guests. Black and Toxo. They've decided to get the fancy room. We've also got Donkey and Trebo, or Trebo, and Bicco. They've had the cheap dormitory. Yeah, I'm all for that. Oh, Cuba is eating in that area. Once you've finished eating your food. We do need the titanium, yeah. Just gonna get the silver hold. We need more, like, silver floors. It got dementia and then had a fight with a squirrel. What the fuck? I kind of feel like the squirrel probably didn't survive more than one bite. Like, it would be instantly dead. But of course, you know, maybe not. I don't know. Poor demented polar bear. To be honest, these polar bears aren't doing too badly so far. Screen Rave obviously has had the shit kicked out of them. But they're kind of badass. What does the bonus apply to? I wonder. Like, I'm curious. Oof. And jaws. They just took a lot of beating, haven't they? I'm just glad they have big eyes. I guess. But yeah, Screen Rave is a good bear. They're both good bears. They're both good bears. Oh, they're rearranging all of the corn. Okay, well, that's good, I guess. Void sculptures. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Anomaly DLC, for those of you who are new. So yeah, we've got all of this. So what, again, suggestions in live chat, please. Just type in what you think I should research next. And then we'll just put it to the vote. I don't think there's too much on the very far side we can get. But we definitely could have... I mean, there's quite a few things we could have. What do you guys think? I thought you were doing Frenzy before, actually, so I figured that would probably be a likely thing. I would... Yeah, we've already definitely got 2 votes for Frenzy from the sounds of it. I want Advanced Rituals, so I'm going to put that into the vote. What else do people want me to research? Necro, yeah, we're thinking alike. I like it, I like it. I mean, we might as well do the whole ghoul infusion thing. Oh, what's the serum? Serum synthesis. Build a serum to high-tech serums. Bestow temporary effect. Yeah, let's go serums. Serums. And electro harvest. Yeah. There we go. Feel free to go ahead and vote, people. I'm gonna load up the kitty cam and we're gonna have a little look at the kitty. So yeah. Vote away. Oh, I didn't see the ghoul infusion. Oops. Womp womp. I just saw one scroll up. Sorry. I should have been ghoul infusion, wild magic. Apologies. I'll tell myself. I'll slap my own wrist. There we go. I'm a bad mage. Frenzy's getting a few early votes. Advanced rituals in there. Oh, Frenzy's taking off. Bit of electro harvest. Oh, good stuff. How do I have any build plans? Obviously, this is a buildy thing. Oh yeah, I wanted to get more gene bank shit done. I want to extract genes out of people and start building up a store. There's only apparently 4 that can be stored in this little thing. But super heal and strong mining seem to be good options. It means that people are going to be hungrier, but injury healing factor 400%. Holy shit. Give that to Jackson. Jackson's always getting beaten up. The kitty cam. Yeah, you've activated the kitty cam. But yeah, she's just basically curled up. It's her... I say it's her new favourite place. It's been like this for a couple of months now. Where she just decides that she's got a new favourite place to sleep. Simple as that. And at the moment, the front room, the living room, one of the cushions kind of slipped down flat onto the sofa. Oh, you tried to close it. Oh, did I leave it on? Haha, lol. Yeah, I suppose I did probably leave it on, didn't I? Oops. Right, it looks like Frenzy is going to be getting it. Frenzy's got it. Yeah. Frenzy is this. But yes, it apparently worked to close it. I guess it would probably turn it on for 10 seconds, which it already was on, and then it would disable it, which would work. That's what I'm assuming. Kind of it worked like that, I'm guessing. I wasn't paying attention. Right. All the red carpet. Right. Where's Wild Magic? Wild Magic is playing a harp. I want you, after you've finished playing your harp, I want you to go and... Oh, beautiful. I can only just hit... What the fuck? It's so beautiful. I'm so glad I got the mod where you can zoom all the way in. I think it must have the same timer. I think I tied them all into the same command. So, and then the command itself has the timer settings. 1.2 days before we can research the cube again. The weird-ass cube. I don't think you can call the traders, can you? I mean, you can call nearby sites, but you can't, Summon Diabolus threat requires a Machinator. Yeah, you can call them, but you'd then have to launch things to them, I suppose. I don't exactly know how it works. We could actually summon, I don't think it'll be an orbital trader, but we could call the Grey Empire these guys or Unar, and I think that we can get them to send a trade thing. Yeah, they are an ally. It's pretty good. Exactly. I don't think we necessarily want to spend any of their loyalty, but it's good to know that they really, really like us. Right, everyone's awake now. Let us perform the ceremony. Delta, it was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Everybody voted for Data. Well, not everyone voted, but I think the vast majority of people voted for Delta. So we're going to... Wowzer's going to miss it. Because they're in a coffin. Vampires don't get to see people get frisky with a tree. Or whatever it is that you do in the ritual. I don't know what the ritual is. But let us begin the ritual. And all these traders are just going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Why are all these tech people doing tree bonding ceremonies? Deltel described how cute dryads are. I mean, that's a good start if you're going to have some assistant dryads. Discussed psychic dendropathy. I don't know what dendropathy is, but it's apparently a thing. There we go. Huzzah! And I think we're just going to have carriers for now. And then we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Off by one scribbling on the floor. Chosen is doing unspeakable things to the Devourer. It doesn't seem happy about it. There probably is. Oh. Weird. Anyway, Delta needs to go to very low priority plant cutting. Probably should have found someone who's better at cutting plants to join to a tree, but it doesn't matter. We're all good. They'll learn. And also to drop these bloody gloves. You just put them straight back on. You shit. You little shit. Just, like, for fuck's sake. Why do they keep getting put there? Can I... Oh, do I have to replace... There we go. That's what I need to do. And then we can give you some normal fucking gloves. There we go. Have normal gloves, like a fucking normal person. Good God. I swear to God. Okay, we've got some more steel. That's a lot of steel. Looks like a tiny little patch of gold just under there. Paddy's busy putting carpet down. Wild magic, what are you digging? You're not digging, you're just meditating. Okay. Well, once you finish that, continue. Oh my god, I doubt it'll be this stream, Pagey. Like, getting pregnant, maybe. Discovering that you're pregnant, maybe. Actually, them coming out and getting named, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, we do have, I think we have some plasteel somewhere. I'm guessing it'll be a smaller patch. Salt, gold, steel, uranium, uranium. Oh, you're like properly like eagle eyes. No, fair enough, fair enough. We'll get there, we'll get there. It's just bad luck roll of the dice shenanigans, isn't it? We need better power, because these batteries are getting drained. We've got these 2 advanced geothermal generators, and it's just, oh, Pagey's just randomly trying to convert people. Okay, well, nice one, Pagey, I guess. What's Necromancer like at the moment? Oh, God, they've gone back up to 54. I think we might just have to try the ceremony. If we get a really, really good... Oh, Wild Magic has completed the thing. Okay. Okay, now we can install this. And it will be just, like, here for now. It doesn't really matter exactly where it is. Come on, Wild Magic. Too heavy. Just put the... Now, you see, it's apparently not too heavy. If you're asked to carry it, it's too heavy. But if you're asked to install it somewhere, then it's not too heavy to carry. That makes no sense, but sure. Okay, and I want you to clean the sanctuary. We'll sway the shit out of you. Okay, finally, this statue is insanely good. We're going to try a conversion ritual. Oh, the art. Yeah, fair. The undivided statue. This piece bears a portrayal of a boom rat brutally murdering a boom rat with cold efficiency. This is perfect This is perfect for this colony. Blood is pooling around the boom rat's body. The image contrasts intimacy with tyranny. This image tells the story of the killing of the boom rat by the boom rat on the 10th of Upameri. Oh my god. What the fuck? This colony is obsessed with boom rats. We started with boom rats randomly. I carried on the whole boom rats thing. Now you guys are making art pieces of boom rats. I don't even. I don't even. So we now have the thing. Cube sculpture. My sculpture, my beautiful sculpture. What is going on with this disrespect then? I think it's because of the dirt floors. Chosen, I know you're playing darts alone. But we could really do with you helping to build this. Because at the moment, people are unhappy that there's dirt flooring in here. Which is fair, you know, it's fair. And then hopefully people won't be miserable about the, mean, like, disrespecting the machine channel. There we go. The disrespect has gone away. We don't have any negative feelings because we don't have one of these, because we now do have one of these. This is cool. An extremely impressive sanctuary. Clean, spacious, rich, beautiful. It's everything that you could dream of. Yeah, negative mood disappeared. Thank fuck for that. So basically, yeah, we've got a really nice fucking room. 1009. What insane level of beauty that is. We just need to get enough carpet to replace the concrete floor here. But we're gonna get some cotton soon. Gabost's hives. White Gabos, holy chief of the pact, our enemies, facing repeated infestations at sites near our mountain, wants to draw the infestations to us, and that will give us 5 hives. No. I mean, I kind of feel like a neuroformer would be fun, but 5 hives? I don't want 5 hives. 5 hives sounds bad. I mean, 1 hive isn't too bad if they get in a logical place. Right, we still need to go to the venerated terminal to try and find more information. Well, we are going to. It's going to be the hex carpet, but we don't have enough cotton. It's just going to be white carpet. It's going to keep going down. But we've only got 73 carpet now. We're going to need a lot more carpet. 73 gets us about 2 pieces of carpet. It's because it's very expensive carpet, this hex carpet. Yeah. Jackson does, in fact, need a sword. Very, very good points. But yeah, that's the thing, Wild Magic. We're just waiting for the... That's why I bought a load of cloth from the, those people, even though we grow it ourselves. We just don't grow enough at the moment to burn through. I'm actually going to swap this for cotton now. Because I think I did disable it because we don't really need quite as much Devil Strand now. So we can swap some Devil Strand for cotton. And then have that combined with that cotton. Oh, I see. Like the slabs. Huh. Oh, no, I'm quite liking the idea of that. Yeah, because that was like, yeah, because that's like basically 29 beauty. And it was morbid because that was what Wouter was all about at the time. So it's kind of not his ideology anymore, but it works for a vampire. But yeah. The idea of having... That's spike core. That's spike core. Spike core, spike core. No. Are they in here? Emblem of War. I think that's for somebody else as well. Maybe we don't have them. Maybe we just don't have them. I don't know. Maybe somebody else knows. Furniture, maybe? It'd be nice. I just think perhaps that is our thing. But then again, that's a huge effort to build, a ridiculous amount of effort to build, and that slab was minimal. So yeah, there's no options for like different styles. Oh, the deployable barriers. Yes, we need them. Well, we don't need them, but we're going to have them. The first things first is I'm going to have a little look at the deployable barriers thing. Cover effectiveness 65. These cover effectiveness 55. So they're automatically better. So I'm going to deconstruct both of these. Well, I'm just going to deconstruct all of these and replace them. It's going to use up some components, but that's fine. And we can see just how they work, because we can probably put them here as well. Well, not definitely, but possibly. A group of bison. Huh. What have they got? Do we know? Glitterworld medicine, plasteel, components, a journal, animals and medical. It's not a bad thing. That's like a veterinary thing. Yeah, free loot. We just gotta kill these. No, not. We're just gonna tame them, I suppose. I mean, I don't know how good they're going to be. Research on listening. Fundamentals of... I mean, they've got books. They've got books. So we're going to absolutely tame these bison. 100%. Tame the bison. Okay, so it's a male, and a female. Okay, the female one doesn't have any loot, but that doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to allow people to just... tame them at their leisure. In fact, actually, let's see who's better with animals. Who is the animal god? I don't even know anymore. And I can't see the word animal anymore. God, I think it's just handle, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So yeah, Paddy is weirdly best. True, Chosen. I assume that this is just, oh, Gillen's going to do that one. There we go. Okay, Gillen. I don't know what your likelihood of taming bison is. Your animal skill isn't great, but we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Pagey likes animals. I just love the fact that Delta, being a genie, is useless with animals, but has a passion for it. It's just funny. Wout is good with animals, but a vampire. That's Pagey doing. Feeding simple meal. Oh, hang on. Oh, is Fluff like... Oh, is pregnant and... Oh my god. So... Yeah, so basically what's happened is consciousness is reduced because of the serious brain damage. But then pregnancy has reduced Fluff's ability to move. So now a combination of being pregnant and being brain damaged has basically just messed up Fluff completely. We've got more steel. We need to retire this this crazy creature. Oh, Little Horn is going to make an advanced component. Cool. How much plasteel do we even have at the moment? 409. That's not so bad. We still haven't deconstructed those, but it'll happen. Donkey's just kind of chilling. One of our little visitors. It is what it is, I suppose. Cuba upset Toxo 3 times in a row. Uh-oh. Kubler applauded Trebo's face. Trebo stared at Kubler in amazement. I don't know whether that was like a sarcastic amazement or... I've no idea what's going on. I'm guessing the taming didn't work. We'll get there. We'll get them. We might have to focus it down, you know. It's 3 hours before we can study the cube once more. Conversion ritual 4 hours. We're gonna just try and convert Necro, because Necro's almost back up to their original strength of belief. So it's like we need to, yeah. And hopefully we can, Gillen's gonna start making a cube again. Crazy people. The Dryad carrying the blood. Inspired trade, Pagey. Okay. Well, we'll try and remember that for when we do any, Oh, Gillen's making a cube in the Holy Sanctum. Fuck's sake. Get your cube shit out of the holy place. You're training Twisted Firestarter, but what you should be doing is... Yeah, I suppose they can't really... Yeah, it's only so often they can do it. Wouter can now wake safely. Okay. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Or perhaps, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Reading Hare's memoir. We're going to, I guess we're just going to build another, because we just love bookcases. I love bookcases. So we're just doing a lot of bookcases. You know what I'm saying? Bookcases. Hang on. Yeah, let's get rid of that little bookcase. Oh. And now let's get these deployable barriers here. I'm not sure exactly how you deploy them. We have more visitors. Hey, buddies. Golden... Oh! So, Chosen's investigation of the... Let's just click on it properly. Chosen's investigation of the Golden Cube has revealed that it can be deactivated using an Architect Shard. Doing so will destroy the cube, breaking its psychic hold of your colonists. However, the psychic whiplash from the cube's destruction will send any cube-interested people into a berserk rage. Those in caravans will abandon your colony entirely. Select the cube to deactivate it. Oof. Oof. We need to seal you two in a room. Separate rooms. We need to put you into house arrest, basically. You and Gillen. Grumbles about needing more spheres. I mean, spheres definitely are the... I mean, hexagons are the superior thing. So, hexagons are the bestigons. Oh, inspiration. Wouter is going to now make cool art things. How good is Wouter at art things? But construction, you can make a bed or something. What bit of furniture could you make that has a quality? Oh no. I think you should just make a bed. What do you think, Wouter? I'm gonna get you to make a bed. Oh, the bookcases have quality. I'm just gonna click around and see what things have quality. A chair. Could make a chair. It's a bit boring though, isn't it? A sitting cushion. A weapon rack. You might need to lock them in a small room and replace the door with a wall. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking that we just wall them in somewhere and they might break out, but we can hopefully reduce the chance of that. I wonder what we'll get, if anything good. Like, we might not get anything good, to be fair. We're going to create 2 cells. We don't even have, like, an isolation prison. Maybe that's what we need to do. We'll put them into these rooms. Wall them in. Yeah. Trapezohedrons. I don't know what a trapezohedron is, to be fair. But I still feel like hexagons are the way. But a trapezoid is like... Isn't that like a 4-sided shape with 2 parallel sides and the others not parallel? And if it's a hedron, that would be a 3-dimensional thing where all of its faces are trapezoids? Ooh. But wouldn't that then... You'd effectively make something that can make a sphere, but it can make a sphere in a similar style to a hexagon. Right. Okay, Chosen. Chosen and Gillen. And Paddy, we're gonna just move you to where the bricks are. This is so insane. Damn it, Paddy was probably gonna try and tame a beast. Actually, they were already... Shit. Yeah, they weren't gonna be able to do it. That's fine. Paddy, go to where the bricks are, because you're going to need some. This is hilarious. I'm going to just have a little look at the cube obsession. So, what's sail missing? Nope. Just a toe, that's fine. Yeah, Necromancer's got some weird fucking scars. Gillen's got obsessed cube interest. Bionic arm, leg, arm, field hand, bionic arm, field hand, interest. So, okay, yeah, they're the only 2 people. In fact, actually, before we do anything... We don't want them, like, shooting themselves in the face or something. Damn it, Mickey. No, I bet they are. I'm trying to picture, based on what minimal geometry knowledge that I have, I'm trying to kind of picture in my head what they would look like. Oh, don't go in the fucking room. You fucking idiot. What do you... Now, it looked like you stole the pemmican from the bed. I don't even know. Sorry, you two. It's for your own good. Now Paddy is just... No. Don't care what you're doing there. Just randomly like, I'm going to take this jade somewhere. So the question is, where... So Gillen... Well, we know which rooms they are. We'll just look for the cube rooms. So this is going to be now Gillen. I'm sorry, Gillen. This is your bed. And Chosen, this is your bed. And now we're going to destroy the cube. Actually, do we even have a shard? Yes, we do have a shard. So we're going to destroy the cube. Necromancer. Deactivate the cube. Necromancer's like, fucking cube-obsessed freaks. What the fuck's wrong with people? Can't they just have a normal obsession, like bringing the dead back to life? For fuck's sake. What a bunch of weirdos. Nobody likes cube-obsessed people. Everyone loves the dead walking around. Ugh. I'll show them. So here we go. We're kind of completing one of the Anomaly plotline things. I say, so we get 160 gold. Oh shit, colonists are gathering to celebrate Little Horn and Delta Halo's marriage. What a time! What a time! So the cube has been destroyed. It looks like it was made of gold. So we've got more gold. That's good. Cube deactivation. Necromancer successfully destroyed the golden cube. Exactly. Wow, magic. That also happens a disturbing number of times in this game. The psychic whiplash has driven colonists into berserk rage, Gillen and Chosen. Hey, buddies. What you doing? To be honest, though, it was one of those things where you just need... You're going to be fed up, you know? All the gold got put into storage. Nice. Everyone's gathering for the wedding while nobody's looking. Come on. Everyone needs to gather for the wedding, bitches. I love how these guys are just sealed in these holding cells. Just waiting. So, hang on. Butts is... Oh no, Toxo is not a prisoner. They're just a guest. Can we just... I don't know why, but let's clear... They're not allowed in there, but they still fucking go in there because they're still fucking idiots. They're a guest, but they're in the prison. Okay, let's also... And then we need to figure out the power things about these. Probably should have put those into storage before we did anything else. The wedding is happening! Off by one, shared views on the relationship between Hope and artificial intelligence with Paigey. Healthy son, mother-son conversation. We got joking about stuff, eating without tables, quipped about fat animals, fighting grasshoppers, apparently. You're going to fight... Sale wanted to fight grasshoppers. Delta Halo and Little Horn, it's time to be married. Jackson apparently is officiating the ceremony, maybe. I think they're just spectating, actually, because there's no other space. Bear's like, shit, I'm not supposed to be here looking at a wedding. Wedding things are happening. I mean, it's a beautiful ceremony, clearly. I'm going to rotate the whole thing around. So that the marriage point is here, and then the random cube statue, yes. Although, weirdly, it's buffing or whatever this. Group of travelers. Little Horn and Delta Halo are now married. Ah. Now everyone can celebrate. So, Little Horn and Delta Halo need to have a marriage room, which means the Chosen loses their room. Sorry, man. Delta Halo, Little Horn. And they're probably just going to be like, what the fuck? I bet Chosen Ones was kind of like, what? This is bullshit. Sorry. But it is just the way it is. You don't need room for the cubes. We'll get you a nice room. It'll be nearer the research area. Can we actually? I don't suppose we can give people multiple rooms, can we? Because it just reassigns. You're still both fuming angrily in your cells. It's like, ah! Ah! While everybody enjoys a wedding. God, that'd suck, wouldn't it? Like, unless you're an introvert. But then again, I'm an introvert, and I recently went to a wedding. It was great fun. But you know what I mean? Like, you'd be still gutted if you missed the wedding, but maybe a little bit less if you know, you didn't know the people or you're an introvert kind of a deal. There's stuff in there. People are chilling. What, to stop people being berserk psychopaths? Possibly? I don't know, Chosen. I think you might have, actually. I'm sorry you can't keep it, buddy. You're a ranged combatant. We're giving the marine helmets to the to the melee combatants. Though I do appreciate your eagerness to try them out. Got a titanium slice cap on Paddy. We like the slice caps, apparently. There you go. The wedding is over. Can we just destroy these things now? Remove this by attacking it. Well, we're going to uninstall it and then we will destroy them. Necro's wearing like a ceremonial hood. It's a bit... I mean, it suits a necromancer, let's be honest. Oh, we could just send them. Yeah. That's actually a really good fucking plan. It does look like a bit like a sack. If it was white, I'd be concerned. I'm going there. I'm saying that. I think I'd be very, very worried if it was white in color. It does look a bit. Yeah, it does look a bit weird. Necromancer is eating at other people's table. That's fine. It's rude, but you're sneaking in there to decide which cubes to smash first or something. Ah, that makes sense, Necro. I mean, to be fair, though, I think that you're the one with weird surgical scar on your head. So... yeah. You probably are just... I mean... oh, look. It's like a teardrop. It's like you've been to prison and you've killed someone or something. That's... in the game, YouTube. In the game. I'm talking about a computer game, not real life. Don't demonetize me. I mean, not that I get any real advertising money anyway. But yeah, is that the scar then? Yeah, we don't know. There's somewhat weird about Necromancer, other than the raising the dead thing, which obviously is super weird. They're also weird in other ways. It's all good. A royal tribute collector. One of the troopers is the uncle, Paige's uncle. And then the by extension, the grand uncle of Off by One. I bet when they heard that the Grey Empire was sending a royal tribute collector here, they says, "Oh yeah, I'll go there. I know people there." Yeah, Paige's uncle. How splendid. How absolutely splendid. The scars are irrelevant. They're just ugly. Yeah, so they make no difference. If anything, they cover up some of the ugliness with scar tissue. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's a very, very good question, Chosen. You always got good questions. Yeah. What about you, Delta? I would say if both of you say yes, I'm going to crank up the fertility. If both of you say no, I'm going to crank it all the way down. If there's a mixture of voting, I'll leave it as normal. Who's starving? Yeah. Sorry, Gillen. Why are you guilty? Why are you considered guilty? That doesn't make sense. We could execute them and people wouldn't care. What the fuck? So yeah. Oh. And Paigey is pregnant. There we go. You are addicted to psychite. That's not ideal. It's totally not my fault. Probably not great for the baby. I'm just gonna say that. I like how you're saying yay, but from my perspective, it was about the psychite addiction. I just like the timing on that. You might have been saying yay about that. So, question is, if I deactivate this, does it then lower the barrier? Yes, it does. Kind of wish that it didn't show the icon, though. You do, Paigey. You do. And obviously, if Paddy happens to be in the live chat as well at that time, we can get some suggestions from them. And then put them to vote, and if you disagree, and blah, blah, blah. Usual kind of shenanigans. Gillen is, you know, unhappy, but also berserk. You can just imagine Mickey and Butts. Oh, we got a gift. Fucking components. Thanks, buddies. That's actually a really, really useful gift. Malak Jr. Potentially chosen one. But yeah, when we come to that point, I was hoping that the deployable barriers wouldn't look as obnoxious when lowered. They're like, not hidden completely, but definitely less. But we can, whatever. Not a big deal. I think I should probably leave the walls in. And the reason why I say that is it still creates bottlenecks for enemies. Yeah, once you collapse from starvation or whatever, then you'll definitely stop being berserk. Well, it's for your own good. It's withdrawal. This is an intervention, you understand? And it's in every way exactly an intervention. What are those 6 pronged things in the courtyard? Here? I don't know what you... In the courtyard. These? Oh, these! They're the mortars. Sorry, yes. If that's what you're talking about, these 6... Because they've got 6 prongs. They're mortars. For shooting shit at people far away. Although we just summon flesh beasts normally. Yeah, I like these. They're nice. What I would like is something like a floodgate in Dwarf Fortress, where it basically an open gap can turn into a wall and vice versa. They would be nice, but I think they'd be a bit OP. Now we could beat these 2 unconscious, but I feel like injury would be bad. I think malnutrition is better than the alternative, but it just takes a while for them to collapse. We could install a vent and, like, heat them up or something. You know what I mean? We could do other things to them. Wow. He basically chose someone. Yeah, the barriers act like better sandbags when they're up, and they act like empty spaces when they're down. So overall, improvement. Improvement when we're not in combat, improvement when we are in combat. Obviously, if there are enemies that don't shoot, they're still basically the same, I think. Long-range scanners. Huzzah! So, long-range scanners is researched. That hasn't led to anything else. So, we have... Yeah, that's fair, Wild Magic. But it would be nice to narrow things down a little bit more in other ways. But yes, you are. It is a fair point. It is a fair point. I'm kind of wanting some gene processor things. I need to do more actual, you know, gene related things in order for that to actually be. But yes, recommendations for the research, please, everybody. You want me to do the nothing scanning? Yep, I can do that. Not a problem. Votes. So, yeah, a vote for nothing is a vote for scanning materials, which I think at the moment, looking at plasteel, oh yeah, jump packs. We do actually have the ability to research jump packs. We did get the, yes, fair point. Yeah, so the scanning, the nothing vote is... Yeah, we need more plasteel. Plasteel is suddenly becoming something we need more of, and we haven't found any underground plasteel yet. So hopefully we can get some more. But yeah, that'll just be the scanning thing. Railguns, you remembering that, aren't you? I think that was. Here we go, railguns. Yep, railgun was vanilla expanded. You're not even sure how good, if at all, they are. You just kind of want it. I am then going to put, as my choice... Actually, then again, what did we miss before? Wasn't it Wild Magic wanted something, and I can't remember what it is now. Damn it. What did you want? There was something, I think... Was it? Oh, no, that was an Anomaly one. Yeah. It's no good. It was an Anomaly one. We can't do an Anomaly one. I remember now. I'm going to put gene processor on. Yeah, that's the thing, Wild Magic. I just suddenly clicked. Okay. It's voting time. I do like the voting. Nom, 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 nom. Ah, boy. So if we build the cables away and then put a little switch somewhere. I'm thinking if we just build an underground cable here. The thing is, that's in the line of fire, isn't it? So when combat happens, yeah, there's going to be issues. That will only then cut power to the hotel, though. I'm not especially bothered if that happens. Attacks from below... I mean, we get attacks from both sides. But I feel like we need... In fact, actually, if we just put the cables underneath the ground both sides are unlikely to end up being damaged. And then we can put a switch to enable these. Yeah, jump packs looks like it's going for it. Jump packs are really, really cool, to be fair. What I'm going to do while you guys... I'm just going to give you a little bit more time for the voting. The voting. Going to put some underground cables here. Going to signal these cables to be done in a slightly different way. Get rid of the hidden conduit from there. Get rid of the hidden conduit from there. I'm just seeing where inside can we have... Get rid of that hidden conduit there. Put a power switch here. Detach this hidden conduit there. Build them there. Oh, it was a bit weird. Although you filled in Once Upon a Time, didn't you, Chosen? You filled in the Kiss, Marry, Kill stuff. But anyway. It's quite amusing, actually. I actually took a screenshot of that comment. It was that funny. Yeah, let's do jump packs. Cool. Okay. So now I'm going to have a little switch here, which will then control the barriers. Marine helmet's been constructed. These two are still fuming in their cells. Yeah. They've cut the power before replacing the power, kind of. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah. So we need a little bit more. It's a lot of cable, but we need it. Speed things up a bit. God, the speed that you build these things is great. Oh, you need to get a component. That's fine. Oh, hang on a second. No, we don't need this. Oh! Wouters managed to snag one. Was that the only one we've snagged? Pretty awesome. You're ours now, Bison. Don't shear dull face. Tame a bison. If you're managing to tame bison, we need you to tame bison. Simple as that, basically. Oh, Necromancer has gotten the helmet of some sort. The recon helmet. I think the recon helmet actually is... It's the Marine. Where did the recon helmet come from? I think someone swapped the... Yeah, Chosen... Jackson got that helmet. So your Necromancer's got a recon helmet now. Okay. Cold Snap. Okay. That's not terrible. Except for maybe people inside these rooms. Why has that corpse in the pen not been moved? Oh, you mean here? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, it probably should be. I'm not so sure why... Yeah, it is kind of stinking. Just kind of stinking the place up. Yeah, I'm not so sure whether... Give it to the tree. The ultimate sacrifice. But if I unforbid it, it will be taken away. Poor Squee. Squee deserved better than to be left rotting, but I just forgot. So... Oh, up here. These ones. I mean, we don't really care. We've left them forbidden. They're just gently rotting. It's fine. Tamed. Huzzah! Wouter 2 slapped the Bison in a show of dominance. Bison 2 has accepted and joined Wouter's community. Huzzah! Let's see if you can tame that Bison. Oh, Gillen is fine. Chosen One is fine. Okay, cool. Let's break these open. Paddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's just... Pagey, can you do it? Yes, please. Please release them. Please release me, let me go. For I don't love cubes anymore. Yes! Fuck yes. Chosen is like, ah! Meat! I need meat! So paste! Paste! Nah! There we go. You're both allowed to eat now. Poor. The two of them, bless them. Bit of trivial malnutrition. It's fine. Gillen is consuming the nutrient paste. Again, minor malnutrition. It is what it is. So the question is what else? Tired. Stuck indoors. Well, yeah. You've kind of forgotten about your cube obsession, it looks like. Oh god. No, we can't... We can't let them, be reminded. Damn. Oh, Chosen's gone straight to the room with cubes. Shit. Oh, Buffalo, sorry. Oh, you mean these ones? I guess, yeah, we should probably move them. You are correct. To be honest, there's a lot of corpses here that probably should have been fed to trees a long time ago. Yeah, well, we're going to launch the cubes into orbit. Well, maybe not specifically in orbit, but... It's now -7. Tattered apparel. What's tattered on you? The surgical mask that you're forced to wear. In fairness, yeah, once everyone's awake, I'm going to go through and get rid of all the tattered stuff. Make sure that we have replacements for all of it. We should have a mask here as well. I don't think we even need the surgical masks, in fairness. They're kind of nice, but yeah. Okay, Chosen. Well, we will launch them eventually. Slowly, bit by bit, things are happening. Oh, I'm so glad we can get rid of all the fucking things. Let's have a little look around to make sure we don't miss any. I actually quite liked that little plot line. It was amusing. But like, as someone who's, you know, had to deal with this obsession. Oh God. Delta's just like, Mickey, you know it's time to give your blood to us. Come on, you weird flesh-tentacled, peg-legged freak. Okay, let's have a little look at what is the cotton plants. We're getting plant death. Not much we can do about that unless we have underground sealed areas with sun lamps, which we don't have enough power for what we've currently got, let alone anything else. So I'm going to designate power toggle on these now. Again, look for cubes. I'm not seeing any cubes. If you guys see any cubes, obviously let me know. But I don't think there are any more. I think they've all been loaded onto the pod. Nothing in the kitchen. There's one. So few people assigned to construction. I kind of just want to put everyone at 4, just so that everyone will do it a little bit, especially if I then right click and do it. Cube. Done. Jackson. Prioritize pod stuff. Okay. Yeah, we certainly can do. We can gloat about all of the cube sculptures they've gotten and how rubbish they are. To be honest, some of them were good quality cubes, but, you know, it's still a bit fucking weird. Poor Fluff. Disabled because pregnant and brain damaged. Bless. I think that might be all the cubes. So, got a load of money waiting. Oh, there's one. Fuck. Before sending it over, call them to trade and later send them the cubes. Also, like, get the buff like when they arrive kind of thing, so that we get the opportunity to, I don't know, get a, I mean, surely the, hang on, why isn't that, why can't we put that in here? Cube. What? Maybe it's proximity or something. Jackson, please hold the cube. Yep, all the plants are dying. Flicking the switch. Oh yeah. Hidden conduit there. Hidden conduit there. Yeah. Yeah. That then does it. It's not ideal, but it's gonna do it. Oh yeah, because Pagey has got that inspiration, haven't they? For 6.4 days. Well, Jackson's putting a cube somewhere. Yeah, we need to put a brewery back in somewhere. We kind of need the nutrient paste dispenser to be built up here and poke into this room. So, the cube, the golden cube appeared on the map one day. Gillen and Chosen rapidly just became very interested in it. And they were fondling it, and it gave them a mood buff. But as they faffed with it more and more, we realized that they were getting obsessive and getting penalties. And you also can't destroy the cube. And if you try and get rid of the cube, it comes back. So basically, we had to keep studying the cube and studying the cube and studying the cube until we figured a way to destroy the cube. At which point, anyone who was obsessed with it goes nuts. But it's basically like it's one of the anomaly things. It took a long time to research the detail on how to destroy it. So that we don't have people who are obsessed with cubes. So, a group of Itakin have arrived nearby. Looks like they want to besiege and pound us with mortars. Flesh beasts! What do you think? Flesh beasts? I think flesh beasts. Anyone want flesh beasts? Yeah? Also, we could kind of, yeah, we want flesh beasts. Ideally, we should have had some void sculptures. Because it told us, Little Horn, it said that the moment you destroy the cube, anyone who's obsessed with it will go into a violent berserk rage. So I sealed away the people that were obsessed, shattered the cube, and then just waited it out. I just didn't want people to get injured, you know? I mean, the Boom Rat attack squad is always amusing. But yes, we will send in the flesh beasts. And they literally will be... So we need to offer some bioferrite. Because bioferrite is the thing. How much bioferrite do we actually have? I legitimately don't know. Quite a lot, actually. The flesh beasts won't be able to take them out. Because the flesh beasts aren't actually that powerful. But... Look at this. Plasma fusion reactor. Look at the things that it needs to be built with. I bet it creates insane amounts of power. We did research the anomaly decor. I think we should probably, if it doesn't take too long, blitz them. I don't know whether they might be in the anomaly thing, or they might be, oh, I bet we need the bioferrite shaper to do this. So, it might be a bit tricky. Some of them may very well require shards. I know, Paddy, you're asleep. And I know... Well, tough. But either way, you're going to be building this. I don't think we're going to have time to do this, so I think that building this is going to be all very well. I think we just need to do a ritual. Flesh beasts. The invoker. Who was the invoker? Who's a good invoker? Psychic sensitivity. I think wild magic is going to be the better choice. It's not going to be great. Yeah, I think wild magic is the most sensitive. I'm actually going to just try Wouter. No, only 15. And Necro, I'm afraid. I will let you be part of it, don't worry. Just getting... Paige is pregnant. Probably shouldn't be involved in one of these things. Necro, chosen. There we go. Apparently you can only have 6 chanters. But you are going to come and cover people. Magic's getting the bioferrite. Off by 1 can be drafted, but I don't think a child should really be involved in that. Wouter. I'm just looking for anyone who's... Oh, Gillen is so unhappy right now, but I would be if I was ravenously hungry. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do with the current setup. Okay. Now this might go wrong, but we are chanting. And while the chanting happens, we're going to check out the... Oh, look at that. They're making some fucking big artillery. Bioferrite artillery and steel artillery? Holy shit! Well, that's a lot. I don't want that shit. Bring forth the flesh beasts. Wild magic rumbled about the illusion of reality, and whispered about the mind's labyrinthine horrors, and murmured about the inevitability of decay. Come on, wild magic, what else are you gonna go on ramble about? And then we'll start using our mortars on them. These are just here just in case flesh beasts spawn. Because I don't know what happens if the ritual goes wrong, but it can go wrong, I've heard. And I'm sure that the flesh beasts will just appear here and kill us. Come on, wild magic, do it. Ooh, okay. So, draw flesh beasts. They are merging from the ground. Okay, so before we do anything like that, I'm just going to that. We're going to now set forced target. I'm sure that shooting... That's a fair point, yeah. You do need weapons. Gillen is a pew-pew. equip a good assault rifle. Chosen. Heavy SMGs. Let's just keep with the that normal assault rifle for now. Pagey is hauling things. No. Man the mortar. Little horn. Wild magic. Man the mortar. Paddy. Man the mortar. Please target. Just target them. Oh, it's actually targeting a person. Let's just target the area, shall we? Set forced target. Yeah, let's hold fire for now then. I just want them to man. Flesh beasts arrive! Go on, flesh beasts, attack! Attack! Okay, they're starting to do it. Apparently, I think they've given up on the mortars, so they're now assaulting the colony. Fucking idiots. Oh dear. So the flesh beasts have done their job of breaking the siege. What are you meowing at, Freya? Jesus. Okay. So these fuckers are all gonna now come round that way. Okay, so the mortars don't need handling anymore. Hello, Freya. What you doing, girl? You being a little monster? You being a monster? Yeah, you are. You are, aren't you? A lovely one, but a monster nonetheless. Okay, chosen. You come here as well. Gillen, you come here. But yes, they blew up their own guy. Freya, I can't see where the health tab is. I want to look at their injuries. Basically, yeah, they frag grenaded this guy until his torso was destroyed. They also then, I like how a tough spike kicked dirt into this guy's eyes. But they also, they were just basically fucked up by flesh beasts. So that one actually got taken out by flesh beasts. That guy frag grenaded by his friends. This guy's not in any immediate danger. But he's not happy. This guy again, he got hit by friendly fire, which always amuses me. But yeah, that was all in all a successful little run. And this guy's gently bleeding. I like it when they bleed. Alright, and we're going to need to pull this lever. Power toggle. Which will raise the thingies. Okay. Exactly. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Oh, they're attacking the poor innocent boom rats. I hope they die horribly. They are getting distracted, which is nice. Okay, what I'm going to do just to make sure that people aren't being stupid, I'm going to put a restriction to stay in the mines. These visitors should fucking get out of the way. But hey. What are you doing, Freya? Oh, you little shit, what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Some things don't really... Freya, I'm sorry, girl. You're just going to have to move. No, not onto the desk. That's still in the way. I'm sorry. Onto the bed. There you go. You just... This is not the right time. I know. You can look at me like that if you want, but I'm sorry. I'm actually going to move someone forward. Ooh, okay, well now they're starting to shoot you, so that we don't want that. Ooh, they added a force field to a not a very good location. Chosen and Pagey have gotten better at shooting. I don't like how they've messed up our guns. This displeases me. Oh no, why? No. Stop. Cease. Actually, then again, if we just... Okay. Paddy. Oh, we can't do the combat thing. But what we can do... Wild magic, you can just... What is this? Momentarily stun people. What's the range on this? Heat gains 12. I don't like this guy. Okay, well, we've killed a load of people. People who are injured. You can go and do whatever it is. Melee people. I think we can take prisoners or we can kill. No, we're not gonna kill them. Depends actually. Are they gonna be good for anything? Maybe. Capture. Capture. Disappointed at the loss of very expensive turrets, but yeah, it's a thing that happens. Everyone else can just kind of go and crack on with what they were doing. Strip them. Strip. There we go. And they'll get some sort of medical treatment, I imagine. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. We could get Wouter to just fix them. Could have sworn that was beer. The bear holding a beer. Because it said beer and there was like a container. It just amused me, you know. It just amused me. Who is a warden? Chosen. You are a warden. You're not a doctor, though. Oh, Freya. Look at Freya. She's just kind of sat on the stool. Because I wouldn't let her sit on the desk or whatever the hell she was doing to my lap. I don't even know what she was doing. Bless her. Oh, silly girl. She's a silly girl, though. Lovely, but silly. I'm going to flick the switch. We kind of need someone to medicate these people. Paigey. You're carrying a nutrient-based meal. You're just going to have to save a life, though. Why is Sail releasing this person? Oh, they're tending to Wout. And they're tending to them. Oh, okay. So actually, no, Paigey, you just carry on. Our two dudes here are going to help. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to flick that switch and flick that switch. There we go. It's just I don't want people walking through here as they think it's a shortcut sort of a deal. Okay. Lives are slowly being saved. I don't think Sail's particularly good at saving lives, I'm not going to lie. I don't think these are going to have anything that is even remotely good clothing-wise. It's all just cloth shit. I mean, the riot armor, we can make better armor ourselves, and it's tainted. We do need more durable turrets. Hole needs closing. Oh, the hole. Yeah, the hole up here. Yeah, fair point. Don't really care about the cloth or the tough spikes. What we do care about is all of the goodies. Like bioferrite. I mean, the cloth, actually, I will have the cloth, please. The bioferrite, there's some wood, there's some... There we go. Components. The corpses I'm not going to worry about. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's frozen solid. But yeah, big load of bioferrite. That pays for the ritual that brought the fleshies. We do have some computer components. It's actually a very good point as to where they've been stored and is it a sensible place. There they are. What the hell was that noise? I have no idea what just happened there, but some noise thing happened. Paigey's pruning Malak's wood. It's fine. Yeah, cleany. What the fuck? The fuck? Boomrat 126. It's just eating this guy's legs and their jaw. Surely a jaw isn't a good morsel. Like, that's not tasty. Right, I think we're gonna have to just wait for the aftermath of that to be sorted, to be dealt with. You know what we could do to reduce our wealth? We could make sterile tile floors. That makes sense to me. Yeah, the rats are not picky. This is very, very true. Paddy just took one tile away, and that's it. It's like, stuff it. That's it. I'm having a sleep now. Oh, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense for the flooring. Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense. Now I like that idea. And then yes, sterile tiles for the inside of the kitchen. Fuck yes. I'm loving that idea way more than my idea. I mean, what I'm going to actually do is not there we go. Get that done first. And hey presto. Yeah, making that room sterile for food production is makes way more sense than just randomly making another one. Necromancer. Good God, your belief is gone back up again. We need to make a conversion ritual. Room impressiveness. We've got maximum impressiveness. Loads of participants. There's a penalty because of the expected... but we need to go for it. Yeah, but if I do Pagey, we can't do this, and I'm going to do this. Because the moment we do Pageys, it resets this conversion, because Pagey is the speaker. It's kind of one or other. We've got effective and masterful as being most likely. We're doing it. We're getting it done now. The room is really, really nice. Now that we've gotten it all upgraded and everything, we just need to try and get Necromancer just dealt with. Onto the slab you go. Face down, apparently. We need progress toward the future. The future of mankind is in our hands. It was. Basically, we had something like 58% chance of it being masterful, 21% chance of it being successful, just a normal success. Something like a 21% chance or 20-something% chance of it just being ineffective, and then a less than 10% chance of it being terrible. We're gonna see what happens. Necromancer is too happy for the period between Page's assaults for it to be effective. We now need to just do this and hope that it works. It may not instantly convert them. That's probably unlikely, but it might. I think basically there's more chance of it doing something good than it is doing bad. I don't know what ineffective will do, because there's a chance of it being ineffective. I'm assuming it does nothing. Maybe? I don't know. Either way, we're nearly done. And at the moment, their belief is 62%. Yes! It was masterful! Thank fuck. The conversion was masterful. All beliefs seemed to dissolve effortlessly and inevitably. And our true knowledge was accepted. Everyone participating gains +6 mood for 6 days. Total quality was 65% based on various things. Necromancer had bad expectations. And now you are one of us. One of us. One of us. No heretic for you. Yes. So what's your mood? You want to supercharge immediately. and cybernetic upgrades. Oh, you got dread leather gloves. Where do they keep coming from? Where do they keep coming from? I don't know what's going on in the world. Let's get rid of these fucking gloves. Good God, what is wrong with these people? Cube. Cube. Dread. Go. I swear to God. Swear to God. I don't know what's happening to the gloves. The gloves are going in the right way. Good. We've just got this one more dirt cube. And then we're just going to launch these. I doubt it, Necro. Unless they were made of, like, weird shit. So, where are we sending all of this shit? The Unar. But we're going to talk to the Unar. Apparently. To Pagey. Go talk to the Unar. Or the Empire, is it? Okay, the Grey Empire. Go talk to the Grey Empire. Call them for a trade, you say? Oh, they must be an ally. We cannot do that. So I'm going to call the Unar instead. Hey, buddies. We could request a trade caravan. You know what? I actually don't care. Does that make sense? I actually don't care about getting a trade caravan. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna launch this. Yeah, we'll send this to the Empire. It'll make them happy. It might turn them into allies. That would be nice. The Grey Empire. Here, have a pod full of stuff. There we go. They like us by 4 more points now. Let me pour myself some Earl Grey. Here, have a fuck ton of cubes and leather made from eldritch horrors. And gloves made from eldritch horrors. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, the turrets are definitely on catching my eye, as it were. We do like the double autocannon, but it requires a lot of steel that we just don't have. So I'm going to make, is it the like a military turret? I think the military turrets are pretty good. Right. That'll do. That'll do. And we're just gonna have to wait for well, things for people to catch up on things. We're actually all healthy now. Huh. Yeah, the tattered apparel was I was going to do when we were awake, and then we got attacked. Basically, I was going to go through and get everyone to drop the tattered apparel. But now people are asleep, I'd rather than not. Well, apart from Paigey and Paddy, they're not asleep. I like how Boom Rat 126 has decided, you know what, I'm gonna sleep here now. A bit little grey. I'm gonna speed up time. Oh yeah. Inspired surgery, Delta Halo. Do you actually do surgery? And the little horn is pregnant. So we've now got 2 pregnant members of the group. I kind of feel like I need to turn that room into something else. And then have the main kind of teaching thing somewhere else. I mean... It's 5? I'm not sure whether that's necessarily good enough. I mean, I feel like we don't have anything in particular that's needed right now, surgery-wise. Oh god. I mean, you're not wrong, Wild Magic. You're not wrong. We could literally just, you know... just take off legs and stuff. We could just get you to give him a peg leg. I feel like that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good point. We might have tamed all the bison. We have a male and a female bison. One of them must have got away then. One of them just must have wandered off. That sucks. The attack didn't help, but... Which one did we actually get? We got one with plasteel components, silver, glitterward medicine. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Once we wake up, I'm going to offload them. But we got a male and a female. So if it was going to be 2 bison, a male and a female isn't a terrible thing. Apparently, you can teach them to kill. Oh, no, you can't teach them. You can't teach them fucking anything. They're dumb beasts. No wonder that's why we dragged them into this pen. Oh well. But we can use them as, animals. The, you know, thingy animals. You know what I'm talking about. We can name them at some point. We need to sort out what we're going to do with Fluff. Oh, she's... Brain damaged Fluff is now on the mend. So the question is... So Fluff is female. I think we should rename this... well, I'm going to, anyway. Fluff Jr. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... Hey, Pagey. I know you're pruning your tree, but can you... Cannot rope Fluff, no allowed pens. I mean, we can if you want, Delta. I actually... That does amuse me. Fluff just needs to be guided away. Ah. No allowed pens. I think it's because this pen has like a limit on how many animals are allowed in it, maybe? Oh, so inedible things get cut. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense, actually. I think we're just going to have to slaughter. Yeah, I have no idea why. We're just going to put Fluff out of their misery. It means there's going to be a big blood splatter here in the middle of the floor, and Fluff Jr. has the horror of watching that. No allowed pens. I don't understand. I honestly don't understand why there are no allowed pens. This is a muffalo. Muffalos are allowed in this pen. I don't think we actually have an... I mean, we do have an auto-slaughter, I think. But... no, we don't have an auto-slaughter. We're allowed an infinite number. Here, I'm going to be just slaughtering the young. The thing is that that's the current amount. It's not necessarily the slaughter amount. I'm putting maximums now on there so that they do get slaughtered. But there's no limit to the pen. The pen itself... Don't know. All I know is Fluff Jr. is going to starve to death if they don't get roped up and taken somewhere. But there's no allowed pens for Fluff Jr. And there definitely isn't now that I've changed the rules. But the rules weren't in place before. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we just slaughter Fluff Jr. and call a different one Fluff Jr. Sorry, old Fluff Jr. But you're being awkward, and therefore you must die. Pretty savage, huh? Not only do we slaughter a poor innocent creature because it's got brain damage, but we then also wait for it to give birth, oh yeah, the pregnancy babies. I like how Cuba was the one that kept starting fights, but they've just gained 10 in social, and they're the one chatting up all the guests. It's like, I guess they're trying? They're trying hard to be friendly and nice? Oh wow, this room is not surviving as far as heating goes. Damn. Okay, let's build another heater, shall we? I mean, it's a very busy room, in fairness. So, I'm not too surprised that it is struggling. Probably shouldn't build too many heaters because we've not really got much in the way of steel and the like. But having people uncomfortable in the social areas. Oh, look at that. We got a flak vest and a bison wool slave body strap. Dudes, what the and off by one. Child, we're not telling you. It's a dog harness. Yes, off by one. It's just a dog harness. So, don't you think about it too much. Yes. So yes, Paigey. You have a Dababi. Can we then see the child's things? Dark brown hair, reddish brown hair, and some skin color. I mean, that's a thing. The question is which hair are they going to get then? I'm confused. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a slightly nicer look. I found a different way of doing it! Okay, and now, who else was pregnant? Here we go. Little horn, dark brown hair, pale skin. Nothing special. Oh, vomiting? Oh, geez. Morning sickness. Gross. Once you finish being sick... No, don't repair the granite roll. You definitely clean up your own vomit. Pretty much chosen one. But I will inject some interesting... well, except Wouter, and except... Delta Halo's a genie. A genie with a tree. Which is kind of interesting, I guess. Biotech. A gene extractor. That's the other thing we need. Oh, I ain't got enough steel for it. Smelting the poor quality weapons. You know, that makes a bit of steel. Sometimes. And then you can get back to mining, I guess. And then we can get some more steel. May have to just... Oh, well, this is actually all... Wow, okay. I mean, I'm not surprised that that's ran out in that area because it was... Yeah, it was, Yeah. Now, what are the steel areas? We've obviously got butts. I want to have a little look at... I mean, if there's nothing else for you to do, mine, but we want butts to do it, really. Ooh, the jade drill. Yeah. There's still some jade. We might as well leave it there until all the jade is gone. We've also got all of this stuff. So we've got uranium, titanium, steel. So there's a load of steel up here that we can mine normally. That's not a bad idea, to be fair. But yes, getting that drill once it's done and shoving it in here. In fact, if I reinstall this and put it there, make a little room, put a heater, that's a reasonable amount of steel there, isn't it? You know, okay. Well, I'm gonna put some doors. Yeah, the titanium does need doing as well. It's low priority in my opinion. Compared to this normal steel. Just good old steel. And I will use up some more steel to make a heater for this room. The temperature is not bad. This cold snap is over, but yeah, it needs to be nice in there. Otherwise there'll be problems, I'm sure. I mean, it's hard to say. We'll see. Wild magic, dude. You've like picked the perfect wrong thing to be doing. Okay, yeah, people are doing doors and shit. Good. Yeah, these guys aren't going to be doing... I mean, yeah, you know what, Jackson? Doors not difficult. But you are exceptionally bad at building. You'll probably end up breaking them. But they're learning, look. Learning. Oh, jump packs. We have got jump packs. We like jump packs. So that's good. Now, we're going to have... You know what? We're going to do one vote. And then I'm going to call it. Let's have a little look at the jump pack. So, plasteel components and chem fuel. That's not bad. It's pretty straightforward. Railguns. Fair enough, Necro. Railguns. I'm going to put nothing in again because I feel like it's an option. Cryosleep. Yeah, okay. Because cryosleep caskets are useful. Thanks, Chosen. It's already in. It's already in, man. Now, what did I want? If I come up with something that I want before one of you guys comes up with something, then we're going with the thing I want. A rocket swarm launcher. Yeah, I mean that is definitely a rocket swarm launcher. Produce rocket swarm launchers. Single burst turrets that can devastate a wide area in a key moment of battle. It looks like it's a structure. Yes, use power consumption, steel, chem fuel, components. Yeah, let's do rocket swarm. Rocket swarm. The nothing is basically so before we go with votes, nothing basically means that people will focus on scanning with the scanner. You see, people who are doing research or they're doing scanning. And the scanning, eventually we're hoping to find some plasteel underground. We have yet to find plasteel underground, but eventually these green patches, one of them will appear and it will be glorious plasteel. And we need plasteel because we're getting high tech. So we're hoping if we can focus on finding plasteel instead of researching technology that we can't build yet, then nothing is an option for that. Look, she do a lick. She do a lick. Lick, lick, lick. She do a lick. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's why we're doing the nothing. It just means that you end up focusing more on finding resources rather than unlocking technology. Because we've got a lot of technology we just can't do yet. Fucking shield belts. Yes. 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 Probably not in here, apparently. It'll be in here then, maybe. But yes, you are correct. We need shield belts for all of the melee peeps. Where the fuck do you make them? My brain's just kind of like, where the fuck? What the fuck? Am I just blind? Are they in here? Well, there's a shield pack, which is not what we're after. Am I being blind? No, I am being blind. Oof. It takes a bit, doesn't it? We do need 3 of them. As you say, we do need 3 people. 3 belts for the... Because at the moment, we do have one of our guys with a belt of awesomeness. And a dread leather bowler hat! Where do they come from? What is going on with the world? It's like every fucking time. I have no idea. It's like, what the fucking hell? No. No dread leather hat for you. It's bad for your brain. It's bad for your tree. Okay. We're now gonna load the dread leather hat into there. And you're gonna do that for us. Build a transport pod. Let's not build a transport pod, because... There we go. Oh my god. I swear I'm just like... Psychic Soothe. Okay. Basically, dread leather is the leather you get from butchering the eldritch creatures. You know, like these fuckers. And it can be made into items. But the problem is people wearing dread leather items get negative mood buffs. So they end up getting like a -1, -2 or something because they're wearing dread leather. Which, of course, you don't want people having negative... It doesn't seem that there's much of a benefit of dread leather. Like, it's not, like, really powerful. It's just crap, basically. So yeah. So I'm trying to get rid of it. But we went through a whole thing where I was making clothing, but I hadn't forbade the colonists from using dread leather, so they made a load of clothing out of dread leather. There are ratty apparels. So we're gonna get rid of that mask. And I keep forgetting to do it. Sleeping in the cold. Is that room cold? Oh, it is. Jesus. No, well, maybe. Nope, dread leather. It's been banned. I went through all of them. Oh, it's recycle apparel. Yeah. None of them are dread leather. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Just, people are just... Maybe they just... Maybe it is. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of game mechanic where dread leather items can make themselves in some weird kind of gross thing. Like if you put dread leather and regular items in the same room, that the dread leather morphs itself to mimic the other things. Tattered apparel. Get rid. Well, they're kind of visitors, so we don't really give a crap. But Wouter, we do give a crap about you. Steel helmet's tatty, apparently. Well, we'll recycle it. Let's just wait for them to get further into the... Oh, Chosen, if we had the spare steel, we've got 29 steel, buddy. Which we need to let things process before we build anything. We've got heaters that we desperately need. Which thankfully it looks like we have enough steel for. But yeah, we don't quite have enough. Oh, there's the restrictions. Oh, you know what? We need to change the zones. Expand inside, including mine, into this area. Nope. I mean, technically, yes, I guess. Because we kind of want the traps to be rearmed. So actually, yes, we're going to include that in there. Oh, you think they're, like, including... I don't think we even have any dread leather. I think I got rid of all the dread leather, actually. Yeah, there is no dread leather in the entire place. So, oh yeah, shit. Did that actually register an extra vote for cryosleep? Be honest, Pagey, because I'm pretty sure we're too late for. Did you vote again before? Oh, I don't bloody know. Right. Well, I'm gonna go with Rocket Swarm. I'm gonna tie the vote. Rocket Swarm. Nope. Gonna break the tie, not tie the vote. Whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, I forgot to... You know me, I always forget this bloody thing. Lol. Oh, I didn't notice if my connection went. I mean, I've still definitely got internet. And well, whether or not it failed at some point, I don't know. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna call it because it's getting late. It's getting late. Oh, I see what you're saying, Wild Magic. Yeah, I mean, it could be that there's some kind of clash, that one thing is being used and then that's becoming Dreadleather. I get what you're saying. I don't know. I do not know. We'll find out eventually. Yeah, the ratty apparel is basically these two fuckers, which I don't care about. They can be miserable if they want with their tatty apparel. Although everybody's pretty damn happy right now. I've never seen the mood this high. I haven't seen the mood this high in a long time. Prisoners. Oh. Is Mickey not a prisoner? Wait. What? Oh, I suppose... Oh, because Mickey is not flagged for work. Ah, I'm being an idiot. Yeah. To be honest, though, they're not particularly good. Yeah, there's only one of them that's any good at mining. Oh, we can study them. Oh, cool. We can study this weird freak. Okay. Instead of draining their blood, we're going to study them. They are now a freak. Yeah, I mean, we could have another mining thing here. Wouldn't say it's going to be particularly useful. Chosen is now studying Mickey. And like, it's just like studying this tentacled horror. I mean, it's gonna speed up ever so slightly some of our research, so yeah, why the fuck not, I guess. Look at the freak show. It's chilly outside. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna do the whole clicking on this button, because this is where it's at, I'm afraid. This is where it's at. Oh boy. It's been good. It's been good. Let's get a little bit of music on. I'm very tired though. Well, not very tired. That's a silly thing to say. Oof. Oh boy. Epic. Oh, look at that. That's some music. Are you off, Necro? Or are you sticking for the outro? We're gonna be on for 2, 3, 4 minutes, whatever. Depends on these two musics. I mean, this is epic. Come on. Epic music. You gotta love the epic music. this music, I'll call it. Oh, don't worry about it, Paigey. Well, I bet you'll be glad that it's over now. You go have a sleep. I should probably do the whole roll call. Well, less than a minute now. But yeah, always get your sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. Hopefully you're not up too early tomorrow morning. Right then, guys. So, there's an E in Freya. Sorry, man. I don't make the rules. Although I did literally name her, so... Anyway, thank you to all of my adepts for supporting the channel. Wouter, Necromancer, Modicam, Nakomi, Malek, Trillin, Strudel, Hellfire, and Finkel. Thank you to all of my apprentices and everyone in chat. Thanks for all the advice and blah 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 and the voting and the shenanigans. And get some sleep if you're tired, guys. Seriously. Paigey, I'm looking at you. Go sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. And don't use your phone while you're in bed. It'll keep your brain awake. Just go sleep. Good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves. And I guess I will speak to you again on Wednesday when we have more Mind Over Magic. But until then, cheerio.